Froude from Remax Mobility. Today we'll be going over the HRV and the humidifier in brand new homes. What you'll see here is we have the control for a standard HRV. This is a very simple control here. There's basically a power on and off. There's a humidity level selector. So it starts off 20, 30, 40, 50. I like to keep it around the 50 mark. And then you have your fan setting of low and high. And again, I like just to keep it on low. So this is where I would personally set the HRV for my own personal use in the home. Okay, so now we're down in the basement. This is the HRV unit. You can see it's a Life Breath. It's made here in London, Ontario. I'm going to open this up and give you a little look at the inside. So HRV actually stands for Heat Recovery Ventilation. Inside you're going to see that there's a cold air intake and a filter system. So it's comprised of a large main metal filter, and then there's a foam filter here to catch any large aggregate that may come through. Typically you want to open this up every once in a while just to see what's happening with it. It pulls right out, and the way you would clean these is you'd pull it out in a wash tub and clean it with water, let it dry, and put everything back, and then it goes in easy enough. Okay, so again, this is your intake, it's all filtered through, and then your outtake. Okay, so now I'm going to be going over the humidifier, which is part of the system that will help you maintain the humidity in your house, which is also very, very important. As you can see, if you come in here, there's two different settings. We have a winter and a summer. Seeing how now we're November 23rd, we're going to have it at the winter setting. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll open this up so that you can take a look at how it works inside. So basically this is the inside of your humidifier. You have water that comes down and comes across this tray. When this is open, the warm air from your furnace is forced through, picking up the humidity and then distributing it through your house to help increase your overall humidity. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the control. So this is your control for the humidifier, and if we're quiet, we can hear that clicking. This is actually sensing the humidity in the basement. Okay, so we can't really rely on that, but we can tell that our humidity level is roughly around 30% right now. I'm going to set it to about 50 because I do want to increase the humidity in this house. So now that we have our setting here at approximately 50%, we're going to want to monitor. The way you're going to want to monitor is you want to actually go to somewhere like Home Depot or Canadian Tire and get a gauge that actually measures humidity. And what I recommend is you keep that on the main floor, in the kitchen, or in the living room around where most of the wood is in your house, because that's the most important thing to protect. Over here you're going to find the water. So this is the actual source for the water, the humidifier. If I turn it like this, it's all the way open. I personally think it's a little bit overkill because it does pump an awful lot of water, and you may find that your water bills could be high. This could actually look like a toilet that's been running. So what I like to do is I like to crack it a little bit, just like that, and I found that that does allow a lot of water to go into the humidifier, and it still does its job. This has been another tip from the Remax Mobility team.